Good evening. So I just finished a Create Space online session, and I felt inspired to start sharing what the next day for the challenge is going to hold for you. So we're on day 9. So that means that there is just one more day after this one left, and we're going to go into a little bit of a creative reflection. So the drawing for tonight, I'm going to talk you through that. You're going to spend a lot of time drawing this one. It's going to be a very extensive drawing, and I want you to spend a lot of time investing time in it, more details, put it away if you're done with it, get it out again, and just keep layering. Okay, so I'm going to talk you through the prompts, and you're going to see what it looks like as if I've already made mine. So the first step is going to be to choose a symbol for when you started this course, where you were at this course, and how you would describe that in terms of color, shape, how big it is, and then just place that everywhere. So if that would be the green circles that I have, then you're going to create that one symbol. So this can be in drawing or in painting. Then you're going to imagine what was it that connected those feelings, what kind of texture was the connection of that. Maybe the connection is that was the ground that you are building on to go to your creative future. So maybe that's like the fertile ground. So I chose roots to connect them, as that was like rooting in my intention, rooting in my creativity. So that's the connection, the energy that symbol had. Okay, then you're going to start to connect. Oh, I should have said this before. If you haven't started drawing yet, you can choose any of your drawings from the past week or so that you don't like, that you've made in the challenge, and create this over that. Or one that's still kind of very base, that can give you a base layer that you didn't have a lot of time to spend on. So you'll notice that the blue lines in the background is from one of my earlier drawings that I made in this challenge, and now I'm working over that. So that aside, the next one is going to be your creative present. So after completing this challenge, reflecting on it, what has changed in you in terms of color, shape, and symbol. And then these are my red ones, and you're going to place them all over the page and then create a connection. So what connects them to each other, this feeling. So maybe that is hope for the future. So I used a green line, and I used stipple lines to connect them all over the page. The hope for the future is what is connecting my present moment and what is what I've gotten out of this challenge. And then lastly, you're going to think of a symbol for the future, which I haven't added yet. I'm still going to add that and create a connection for that. So for me, the connections that I've done is all of these flat planes of color in between, the pink ones and the yellow ones. This is what is feeding, it's giving substance to the work that I'm doing now. So I'm planning to, in the future, create a lot of paintings and things, and therefore it's filling up the drawing. And then I think my symbol for the future is going to be a spiral, which I'm going to add on top of these flat planes of color. Okay, so once you have all of these layers and connections, I'm talking quickly, but you can pause the video as you go. You're going to think of what it is that lastly you intend to unblock on your own. So I've told you that I'm going to work on bodies soon. I've unblocked my portraits, but I now want to go into unblocking bodies. So I've cut out this body, this figure, and I'm going to stick this down on my composition, on this mess of lines that I've made. And then I've cut out a symbol again, the feather, which I like for freedom, which symbolizes my commitment to freeing myself from this block. So you can think of a symbol and cut that out of magazine, and then you're going to layer that over the base drawing that you've made, creating a final composition with collage and painting or drawing. And that is your exercise for day 9 of the challenge, and it's really all about reflecting on what it is you've learned, what it is what you've gained, and where you want to go, and use this new energy in the future. Have a beautiful day.